Hi guys, I'm Louise Roe and this is the SheerLuxe Show. Today we have a makeup tutorial for gorgeous glowy skin, a culture hot list roundup with Heather, 20 Questions is back with the very stylish Laura Wills, aka the Fashion Bug, and finally you can hang out with the SL team at a very cool photo shoot for our much loved contributors. But first, I'm joined by Laura Wills, as well as Made in Chelsea star and podcast sensation Sophie Habboo, and creative director and Vogue contributing editor Susan Bender. Guys, welcome. That was very enthusiastic. How are you all?
Very well, thank you.
Very good. Yeah, really good. Excited to have a coffee?
Definitely.
Yes. What about this climbing thing you've been doing before work?
Versa climbing, yes.
We love
Sophie
it.
and I both do it together. We do the same
Did you
class.
actually do a class before the show?
We tried to, but it was going to be very
Okay.
I thought
short.
I'd be a bit too sweaty
Right.
and no makeup situation wouldn't look good.
No, well, you do look good, babes.
I would have been half an hour late. So.
Okay.
I was half an hour.
It's quite hardcore though. I remember it opening in LA before I left and
Yes.
it was very popular.
Did you do it?
No.
It's
Too
hard.
scared.
It's hardcore, but it's addictive. I think once you start and you get into the music, it's quite obsessive.
Yes, Bradley Cooper was a regular. We talked
There
about
you
him
go.
off camera. Sorry guys, you can't be part of that chat.
It's inside gossip.
Yes, speaking of Hollywood, it was just the Grammys, which is always, I think, it can be like one of the worst and best red carpets because people go a bit nuts. It's the musicians rather than the actors, right? So the creative flair is out there. What did you think?
It can be usually a bit of a train wreck.
Yeah. Don't hold back, Susan.
I
didn't love it this year.
I didn't love it either. I just thought it was very hard to find it in my own personal opinion because I look for the fashion, I look for the style, I look for something that evokes whoever the artist is or whatever. So I found it really hard to pick a favourite. I think out of the two choices, it would either be Cardi B, who's wearing Gaurav Gupta, and I just loved it because of the colour. It was that Eve Klein blue, and it was quite sculptural and architectural. Yeah, so that was fun. And the other one on a real fashion point was Doja Cat, all vinyl Versace.
Yes,
figure hugging, just like. Oh,
that was cool.
Yeah.
Everyone changed about 17 times. So we're kind of like, you have to refer to which look it was. We'll show pictures. But that's quite honest to say you didn't love it. Like, why?
I don't know. I just feel like nothing, you look back and I think we all have a look that we love from a certain year. But I don't know. There was nothing that like really drew me in. I thought Taylor Swift's was quite elegant.
Same. Taylor Swift was my favourite. I just love Lizzo, so I thought she looked great just because she rocks anything and she just loves, she just exudes confidence. But none of them were my favourite either. None of them stood out. Some of them were a bit prom dressy as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very,
Well, Lizzo's nails were very cool too. They kind of matched the dress and they were like claws, basically. That was Dolce & Gabbana,
Yes,
I think.
it was.
What's your all-time favourite then?
Jennifer Lopez,
Yay!
2000 Versace.
100%.
Unbeatable, iconic.
Beautiful. Yeah.
I think Harry Styles looked pretty cool. Tough crowd!
His second outfit, yes. His first glitzy one, no, not for me.
Agree.
Which one was the second one? Was that the
white.
fringed one?
I like the white suit.
That he won the award in
won
for
the-
Best Album.
I didn't love, sorry Harry Styles fans, but I just didn't love that play suit with all the glitz and the body out. It just wasn't for me.
I thought it was fun. It's Harry. Of course he's going to do something nuts.
Yeah, if looks wise, it wasn't my vibe.
Okay. Adele in Louis Vuitton.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Boring. Sorry, Adele. I do love you, but she does dress like a middle-aged opera singer.
Okay. Right.
She kind of is though.
She's not. She's
No,
cool.
I think she's- yeah.
Adele is a very cool girl. When you meet her,
Yeah.
when you talk to her, she's very cool, vivacious, and everything. And that look doesn't relate to who she is, I
Okay.
think, as a person.
I loved Cardi B when she accepted her award. She wore Paco Rabanne, who passed away this week, sadly. But if you're going crazy, go crazy. And I think she wore, it was sort of like armour, headpiece, and the dress. I don't know how long that took to put on and how you even moved in it. Fun fact, she used to be our neighbour in LA. And yeah, but not as fun as you think because the party, and we had a newborn. And I remember one Grammys actually doing the red carpet and coming home. And I think it was the year she'd been nominated for like 5 awards and she'd won a lot.
Yeah.
Her biggest year. And my husband and I were so used to these parties where it would like roll on into whatever 5 in the morning. Sound very boring, but with a newborn, not so fun.
No.
And we actually watched her stories and she said, I'm not going out tonight to party, I'm going home. And we were like, but it was quite surreal to find that out by watching somebody's Instagram stories. Anyway, I do have a favourite ever. Taylor Swift bought Atelier Versace in 2016 and it was that red, was it a red bralette and then a long maxi skirt in fuchsia. So it was the red and the pink. Do you remember that one?
Cute, yes.
She loves the bra. She loves getting the midriff down.
You're right.
She does have the figure for it, though.
Yeah, totally. All right, well, maybe we should move on from red carpet to a little bit of beauty. Bride-to-be and SL viewer Bex Parker-Smith wanted a glowy skin makeup look for her big day. Zara Finley, senior pro makeup artist for Bobbi Brown, gave her just that. Take a look at this step-by-step tutorial, whether you're heading down the aisle soon or not.
Hi, I'm Zara, Senior Pro Artist for Bobbi Brown, and this is my beautiful model Bex, who is a SheerLuxe reader and actually a bride-to-be. When's the big day?
Saturday the 15th of July.
Oh, be so beautiful then as well. And what kind of look are you going for on the day?
So something quite natural but glowy, and then want to be on the dance floor as much as possible. So something that lasts all day.
Yeah, so important, right? Yeah. I think I have the perfect products for you for the look that you want, but first I'm gonna start off by prepping your skin, which is a really important step, especially because you were saying you want your skin, you want your skin and makeup to last all day long. So I'm gonna go in with the Vitamin Enrich Eye and Face Base. This is a moisturizer and primer in one. So you wanna take a small amount just underneath the eyes. This is gonna really hydrate the under eyes, but it's also gonna prep for your concealer so that your concealers glide on and stay on throughout the day. The Vitamin Enrich Face Base is an iconic product at Bobbi Brown. It never looks greasy, but it just really hydrates it, plumps it, but keeps your makeup all day long. So take a little time on your wedding day just to softly massage this into the skin. It will relax you. The next thing we're gonna do is prep your lips with extra lip tint. So when you look at the lip balm, it just looks like a clear color. However, the moment it goes onto your lips, it turns to your natural pink. Now for some makeup, I'm gonna go into my secret weapon, which is corrector. This is up to 12-hour wear. This is almost gonna make you look like you've had 8 hours sleep. It's gonna really brighten up the under eyes and ready for your concealer. So it's gonna take a small amount, softly blend it through, and I'm using the full coverage touch-up brush to blend this out. This is a perfect brush for this. This is also really great if you get a spot on your wedding day and you need to cover up that redness. You can take a little bit on there. And then when you are covering a blemish, you want to do more of a tapping motion. This keeps the coverage on the blemish. It's like it was never there. Next up, we're going to do a little bit of concealing with our Skin Full Cover Concealer. So you can use the well section to apply product in the inner and outer corner of the eyes. And you can use the tip tapered area for any little blemishes on the skin. And you can also use the back of the wand for any larger areas like on the side of the nose or underneath the lip. And I'm going to blend that all out.
Doesn't even feel like there's anything on my skin.
I know, and it actually doesn't look like it. You can just see the brightness, but you can't see texture, which is amazing. And when you pop a little bit of brightness in that inner corner, it really opens up the eyes.
I'm trying to accept my pale skin because
I
don't want to spray tan for the wedding.
No, don't do it. It looks beautiful, especially because you've got the most amazing freckles ever that acts like warmth. Now that we've concealed, we're going to go into foundation, and I'm going to be using the Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation. Because it's up to 16-hour wear, it creates this really beautiful natural finish that's buildable on the skin. Again, going back to the fact that you want that skin-like finish that's long wearing. You want to start anywhere you want the most coverage, and for most people, it's through the center. And remember, you don't need foundation everywhere. Make sure that you're just applying it where you need it. However, you really don't need anything on your forehead. So what I'm doing is whatever's left on my brush, I'm going up to your forehead.
I always thought I needed it on my forehead as well.
Definitely not. You don't. You have the smoothest forehead ever. But of course, now we're going to set the foundation down. I'm going to use the Sheer Finish Powder, and this is essentially going to absorb any excess oil on the skin, control any shine, and help your foundation last all day. And what you're going to do is you're going to do a rolling technique on the skin. What this is going to do is it's going to just apply the powder where you need it, creating a soft finish that's not over powdery. So now we're going to go into a bronzing powder, which is going to create a little bit of structure and depth to the face. So what you want to do is you're going to pick up your bronzer brush, and we're just going to connect your face, your neck, and your chest together by sweeping a little bronzer on your neck. The easiest way to think of bronzer is you're going to sweep it on your forehead, almost like a backwards 3. You're going to go forehead, onto your cheek, and then down onto your jawline. And this is just going to create the perfect amount of warmth in the skin whilst naturally defining. Now going in for a little bridal flush with our powder pink Pot Rouge. This is a cream blusher that looks so lightweight on the skin. If you want your blusher to be really natural, you can actually take your ring finger, swirl it into the Pot Rouge, get it right onto the apple of your cheek, tap it in a little circular motion, and then start to blend it up towards your temple. Every bride needs a glow. So I'm gonna go in with the Pink Glow highlighting powder, and we're just gonna go from the cheek again up to the temple. You want to almost hug your eye. For any pinpoint areas, I like to go in with a smaller brush. This is the eye blender, and you can take this right on the top of the cheekbone, through the top bridge of the nose, on the tip of the nose, a little run over the Cupid's bow, and just a touch on the chin. Just makes you look super healthy. This is the perfectly defined longwear brow pencil. So I like to start every brow just by using the spoolie side to comb the hairs up. This is going to allow you to really see your natural shape of your brow. So always fill in the little gaps first. So for you, it's just in these little corners here. And then as you get to the front, you want to do very light, feathery strokes and just sweep it through to make it look really natural. For a natural bridal eye, I'm going to go in with the Longwear Cream Shadow Stick in the color Golden Bronze. Just need to glide it across your lid and just start to blend that from the lash line up, creating this really gorgeous, soft, diffuse look. We're also going to go underneath the eyes, and then using the eyeshadow brush, this is going to give you a soft, effortless eye makeup. Going into a second Longwear Cream Shadow Stick, but in a slightly different finish. This is more of a sparkle. This is the color Moonstone. All you're going to do is tap it on the eye. Sparkle is one of the most complementing finishes to pop on as it reflects the light, so it actually takes away the look of texture. For a little extra definition on the eyes, I'm gonna go in with the Longwear Gel Eyeliner in black ink, and I'm actually gonna do a technique called tight lining. This is a great technique for someone, maybe like yourself, Bex, that you said you don't really tend to wear much eyeliner. So this is a perfect technique for you because it's giving you the definition without having too much. No eye makeup is finished without mascara. This is gonna really stretch out your lashes. So I like to start in the middle, pulling the lashes upwards, and you're gonna use the flat of the wand. And then you wanna create that almost fluttery lash look. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start to use the tip, pull your lashes outwards. And then as you go into the inner corner, same thing, use the tip of the brush and push them towards your nose. As you get to the bottom lashes, you wanna again use the flat part of the brush, and then slowly use the tip of the brush in the corners to pull your lashes out. Final step, lips. We're gonna go into the Luxe lipstick in Pink Nude, which I think is gonna be a gorgeous bridal color on you. So if you're someone who likes a really natural lip, you can actually wear the Luxe lip as a lip stain, and you're gonna start by patting it onto the lip through the center and blend it out. However, if you do want a little bit more of a fuller pigment, you can go straight on with the bullet, and I like to almost pat it on to control the amount of pigment you have. If you like a little bit of gloss, I'm gonna go in with the Crush Oil Infused Gloss. Perfect again to keep in your little bridal handbag. You can quickly swipe this on and you're gonna have that really healthy lip. So this is the final look. How do you think? How does it feel?
Oh, I love it.
Oh
Thank
my God,
you.
I'm in love. You're glowing. Have we done what you asked?
Yeah, absolutely.
Natural, glowing.
and just feel like
Definitely
the best
glowing.
version of myself.
I love it so
Thank
much. If you are a bride and you want to create this gorgeous look, head over to your closest Bobbi Brown counter. We have a bridal service which is £50 redeemable to your purchase, or you can find out more online.
Something about watching people have their makeup done. It's very therapeutic, isn't it? That was amazing. Speaking of brides-to-be, Sophie, you're getting married in a few months.
Very soon, yeah, it's creeping up.
And I love that you're in white.
I didn't plan it, everyone. I'm not that weird.
How's it going?
It was really, do you know what? It was so stressful. I found planning a wedding one of the most stressful things I've ever done. Yeah. But I'm slowly coming around to it. Everything's sort of falling in place, and now I'm getting excited. And the outfits are coming together, which was my main worry.
Good. So you've got to that bit where everything's almost
Yeah,
checked.
It's like the fine details, which I kind of enjoyed. The like other stuff, I was like, someone else do it.
Yeah.
No bridezilla moments.
I wouldn't quite say that, but I'd like to think of myself as a really chilled bride.
Yeah.
Others would say differently.
Is Jamie the bridezilla?
He wanted the big wedding. I wanted a small beach wedding, like barefoot, really boho. He was like, no, we're having 200 people. I was like, great.
That's big.
Yeah, it's big. It's rolled on as well. There's
Okay.
more. I'm hoping loads of people
Is
drop
that
out.
big? I mean, how do we define what's a big or small wedding? Because I had 150. Everyone said, oh my God, that's big. I was like, that's really small.
Is it?
I feel like that's quite big.
I think since lockdown, everyone
Everyone's
now
having
thinks
smaller.
Exactly.
Yes.
So now it's like 200 people. Whoa! Whereas before it was like, that's
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
Because loads of people are like, that's huge. And I'm like, yes, I know.
I don't want to make you give us any secrets that you don't want to share, but can you give us some?
I am getting my dress made by Emma Beaumont, who is an amazing wedding dressmaker, designer, and we haven't actually seen the dress yet. I'm trying on, which is very relaxed. There we go,
Yeah.
relaxed bride.
Chilled.
Trying it on in 2 weeks' time, so fingers crossed it looks nice, otherwise I'm screwed.
So what do you mean you haven't seen it? Did you sketch something or send a
We
picture?
sketched something,
Okay.
and I got a swatch of the sort of
Fabric.
the fabric, and I was like, I like that. And then we took my measurements and fitted it in like.
So you had a toile, yes.
There we go. There we go. That's what I had. But I was thinking in my head, surely this is not the thing. And we haven't decided on the veil or any of that sort of situation.
Amazing. And have you organised all your cocktails and the food? And
We've done the cocktail tasting. We did the food tasting, which was lovely.
That's fun.
We've got 2 cocktails. One's called the Jam Pot, because Jamie's nickname's Jam Pot, and one's called the Haboozy, because of me.
Great name.
yeah. These are good secrets.
These are good. I'm giving you the tea.
What about the cake?
Oh, the cake, I'm just so not bothered. I'm like, someone else choose it.
I
Like,
was
do we
the same.
do we have to spend that much on a huge cake that no one's going to eat?
Darling, we forgot to cut our cake. We had to bring it all the way back from down, back to London, and then do a video and cut it. And send the video to everyone. We're having too much fun. One of my friends said, oh, these kids around cake. He moved it into the catering tent. I completely forgot because I was like dancing all night. And then a friend of mine sent me a picture, and I saw it the next morning, and it was just a huge catering tent with the cake right at the end. I was like, oh, we didn't cut the cake.
Oh no!
We completely forgot to
Maybe I just don't bother.
Well, we skipped pudding and did cake instead because a lot of the time, by then, the cake does get forgotten or not eaten at all.
Yeah.
So at least it got eaten, but that's one tip.
It did. I just sent it out to everyone. Just couriered it out to people.
Did you? Couriered slices out after the wedding.
That is
By bike.
That's amazing.
By bike. I'm sustainable.
I just don't even like cakes, so selfishly I'm like, I don't like sponge, so like, let's just skip it. I'm thinking of doing something different.
Yes.
I don't know what, but
Right.
that's something that I need to do.
Laura, have you got any words of wisdom? Any tips?
I just think, you know, I think your attitude sounds amazing. You just have to enjoy it. I had so many things go wrong at my wedding that my venue was cancelled 3 days before, and then the catamaran that we were on crashed, and I mean, it was like so many things went wrong that you just have to not care and
Yeah.
Go with the flow.
I enjoyed it. I had the
Changed
best
venue?
time. Yeah. We
3 days
we
before.
we got married in Ibiza and we planned it for a year and a half, and 3 days before the wedding our villa got cancelled.
I'm getting a bit sweaty right now.
This is not helping, is it?
This is not what I need to hear.
My point is that whatever happens, we literally had the best wedding.
Okay, great.
And you just don't care by
And
that
you just
point.
don't care. And everyone's like, don't drink too much. And I'm like, sorry, I planned it for a year and a half. I'm going to drink and have fun.
Yeah, I drank and had fun.
Like everyone's like, just be sober so you enjoy every minute. I'm like,
No.
well, what's the point then? I'm throwing a party for all of you lot, and I just have to sit there sober drinking water.
It's your party.
100%. Oh, I love it. Right, I could sit here and talk about weddings all day long. Now, take a look at what SL's managing lifestyle editor, Heather Steele, has been loving this month.
Hi, I'm Heather Steele. I'm Managing Lifestyle Editor at SheerLuxe, and this is my February hot list. If you're looking for an interiors update this month, then look no further than Diptyque's new collection, which is called Simple Object. And in that, they've basically collaborated with 5 different designers from around the world to create a collection of objects that encompass everything from vases to glasses to amazing glass matchstick holders. My personal favourite is this amazing porcelain candle holder, which basically looks like a melted candle, and it's got all the melted candle wax. And yeah, inside you can fit one of the brand's lovely candles. So I've ended up going for tuberose, which I think is lots of people's favourite. It's like a really lovely sort of classic smoky rose scent. So if you were looking for a present idea for somebody, or just want to sort of, you know, cheer up your living space at this time of year, I really think you should have a look at Diptyque's new range called Simple Object. Margaret Atwood obviously needs no introduction, but the author is just about to release a new book that's called Old Babes in the Wood. It comes out on the 7th of March in the UK, and it's essentially a collection of 15 short stories that really showcase, you know, just what an amazing writer she is. There's one about a snail, there's one about a cat, there's one about a married couple, and it sort of details lots of big and small things that happen through their lives together, sort of an amazing love story. It's like all her other books, there's elements of fantasy, there's elements of sci-fi, it's all magical, it's almost a little bit sort of Angela Carter-esque. I think if you've read any of her more recent works, you know, she had Burning Questions last year, which was a collection of personal essays rather than short stories. I think you'll really, really enjoy this. So the TV series I'm most excited about this month is Fleischman is in Trouble, which is a new series that's coming to Disney Plus in the middle of the month. So it's based on the 2019 novel by Taffy Brodesser-Ekner, which is basically focuses on Toby Fleischman, who's a doctor who lives in New York, and he's recently separated from his wife Rachel, and he's discovering dating apps. He's, you know, up for a promotion at work at the hospital, and life seems to be going pretty well. And then all of a sudden his ex-wife Rachel disappears and leaves the kids with him all of a sudden at sort of 4 a.m. in the morning, and it's all about him trying to bring all that together, get through his new sort of crazy life while having to look after the kids all the time and navigate crises at work. But it's also got lots of flashbacks to him and his relationship with Rachel. It's got Jesse Eisenberg in as Toby, it's also got Claire Danes in as Rachel. It's also got Adam Brody and Lizzie Kaplan as well. So yeah, a really, really good cast, and it's something I'm really looking forward to watching because I really, really enjoyed the book when it came out a few years ago. I always love discovering new wine wine brands, and one of my favourites recently is Emile Wine, which is a UK-based wine company which is founded by 2 women, which is always a great thing. And they basically focus on the Burgundy and Champagne region, and it's all sort of organic, natural, non-intervention wines. But they've got a wine club, and they've also got loads of really, really good bottles that are really nicely designed by Francis Costello, who's an artist. And yeah, basically my favourite thing that they've launched this month is their house wine. So it's 3 different bottles. There's obviously a red, there's a rosé, there's a white, and you can buy them as a pack of 3. It's something that you drink at home, but they want to sort of reinvent or reclaim some people's perception of house wine being the sort of cheapest and nastiest bottle on the wine list, which usually is not the case these days. And yeah, I've tried them all obviously, and they're all absolutely delicious and really well priced as well. So yeah, if you want to join a wine club or get a quarterly subscription or just try some nice interesting wines that have been handpicked, then yeah, definitely give Emile Wine a look. In the SheerLuxe office, we love Addison Ross, and you probably saw that last year we did a collaboration with them, and we did 2 different colourways on some trays and other items in blue and pink, and they looked absolutely brilliant. I've got a few of those myself, but actually the thing I'm very excited about is that they have just launched these amazing salt and pepper shakers in a set of new colours. So I've gone for pink and green because it goes with my living room and my dining room area. You know, if you're looking for a present for someone, or you know, just want to brighten up your kitchen or your dining table, they're definitely a really, really good homeware addition. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found a couple of things you've really enjoyed this month. I'll see you again soon. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thanks so much, Heather. Amazing picks. That diptyque candle looks gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Really good. I love the salt and pepper bobbin shaker.
Yes.
Fabulous colours.
Yes.
Also the new show with Claire Danes.
I love
Yeah.
her.
Excited to see
She
that.
hasn't done anything for a while.
No.
I think. My so-called life, nothing can ever beat that. Anyway, okay, you've never looked so good, but you are turning 39
I
this
am.
week.
Mazel tov.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
If we talk about beauty within the
Yes.
realm of ageing, because I think it has changed so
So
much
much.
during our lifetime. Think about our mums and our grannies and what it now means to be 40 or 50 or even 60. You're the guru.
What does that
Well,
mean?
have you guys got any secret tips or products, or how do you approach aging?
Lie about your age, be in denial. I'm 27 forever, and I think, and I always have
love
been.
that.
And my friends are like, 27 again this year? I'm like, yes. And it's just fun, and let's just embrace it. And
Yeah.
just be, you know.
That's not embracing it. That's weird.
That's living in denial.
Exactly. Live in denial and embrace it. That's
okay.
what I say. And lots of creams and sleep. Sleep is very overrated. Sleep, sleep, sleep.
Yeah.
I don't sleep enough.
No.
There
Well,
you
you've got
go.
4 children.
I know. Yeah.
Wow.
That's-
No, you could never tell.
You
I
can
feel like I
never
don't
tell.
need that much sleep though.
Some people don't.
Yeah.
No, but I know people who are like, I only need 3 hours sleep. But I did once speak to a doctor who was like, they think they don't, but it affects everyone's body the same,
Yeah.
and memory and stuff. Not to freak you.
That's true,
I never
though. Yeah.
sleep. I'm a terrible sleeper.
Really?
Yeah. I just always need to go to the bathroom in the night. I've
you-
got one of those problems.
Do you go to sleep easily and then wake up, or vice versa?
Fall asleep, but yeah, I always need a wee in the middle of the night.
Yeah, so
About-
do I. But
And then
that-
what,
that
you
goes
wake
through.
up?
And then I wake up, I have a little think about, oh, have I done that? All these racing little thoughts, and then I'll fall back to sleep.
But do you
And
go
then my-
back on your phone? That's the thing.
No, I
You
don't. I've
Okay,
learned.
Great.
But my fiance wakes up at 5:45 every morning, which isn't ideal. I mean, honestly.
He's
I
motivated.
love that.
Yeah. I'm an early riser.
I'm an early riser
I do
too.
that too.
I'm an early
5
riser.
a.m.
Every morning.
Guys.
Yeah,
I
practically.
love that.
We need, no.
I,
6:30
no, I'm
is
not.
early rising.
Yeah.
I'm proud of my 6:30.
No one will beat Kris Jenner 4 a.m. Isn't that amazing?
That's
do
like
what?
Mark Wahlberg as well. Doesn't he wake up?
I
at the-
think
work
he's even
out,
earlier.
or-
She, yes, on the treadmill starts her first call at 4 a.m. because that's 7 a.m. in New York, and woe betide if they're not up and awake.
Yeah.
Question.
I love it.
She's a mummager.
Yeah.
But what
How many-
time is she going
4,
to sleep?
5?
I quite early. It's got to
7
be.
p.m. surely.
Must be 8.
That's not a life, really, is
No,
it?
I
When's she
agree.
having
I'm
her
in-
martinis? Because she loves one of
She
those.
does get fit those in actually.
Must
By
start
all
at 3
accounts.
p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start early.
Might do a Kris Jenner.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So be Kris Jenner, lie, and any products. To add
Lots
to
of
this
products.
list.
I love one of my friends, Adela Crown, she's an incredible facialist, and she introduced me to the retinol sandwich, which is hyaluronic serum, something which is water-based usually, and then you put that on, let that sink in for about 5 minutes, then put on a retinol. So the one I use is Medicate, and then you put on your moisturizer, and that's your retinol sandwich. And you do a 3-2-1 method, which is 3 days on for 10 days, and then you do 2 days on for 10 days, and then you do it every other day.
And why the sandwich? Does that help?
Because I
protect the
think it
skin,
helps to not dry your skin out and support it properly, and gives it the right surface for the retinol to actually do its work.
This is great knowledge.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any favourite beauty?
I quite love, I mean, I love lots of creams, but I've been doing this thing called Moxie, which I think is
what's
amazing.
that?
It's a laser treatment, and it kind of brings all your pigmentation to the surface. So, you need like a week of downtime. I did it in December, and I did not have a week of downtime, and I went to the Royal Opera House for like their screening evening, and I was literally covered in brown splodges all over my face. But it's amazing. The results
I also did
afterwards.
that,
Yeah.
but I swelled and looked awful, and I found it sick. My face was
It's
on
very
fire
painful.
from
You have to have numbing cream for an hour before. Yeah. It's quite painful.
And you've got to do 3 treatments,
Exactly,
really.
for it to,
I
like,
did one,
really-
and I'm scared to go back.
Oh, really?
But I love Morpheus 8.
See, that did nothing for me. I literally...
Did you do three of
No,
them?
I've only done one.
So you've got to do the third, but it's painful as hell, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I've
It
done
is.
one recently.
You've
And
got to- you've got to
for
stick through it.
It's hot needles, like sort of, the things we do. I sat there thinking, imagine if men did this.
I know.
But apparently it does work, but you do need 2 or 3.
I did 3, and I really noticed the
Really?
difference. And people, all my friends were like, your skin looks really good. So I was like, it must be that.
But it was
So
painful.
keep going.
It's painful at the time, but then afterwards it's done, and it's about 5 minutes. Whereas
I
Moxie,
didn't find Morpheus that painful.
No.
you've got a high threshold, pain threshold, because I was literally like,
4 kids. Yeah, she does.
I did,
Next up, I'm going to sit down with Laura and get the lowdown on all things life, fashion, travel, you name it, we're discussing it. I'm back with Laura Wills, aka The Fashion Bug, creator of a very successful fashion blog and out Instagram star, providing nearly 400,000 women with daily style inspo. I'm a big fan. Welcome.
Thank you.
It's lovely to have you.
I
on my
know.
20 questions. So we're going to dive in to all things, and I'm going to begin with career. Biggest career challenge so far?
I think COVID was quite challenging, trying to navigate, it was such a new world, and I feel like every time something big happens in the world, trying to kind of navigate through that on Instagram and being sensitive, and that's probably...
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
Whether to say anything at all or how to speak about
Exactly.
more poignant things.
Yeah.
Best experience you've had?
I don't know. I just feel grateful every time. I remember when I started working with Net-a-Porter, and I've been such a personal shopper of Net-a-Porter for so long. So to finally work with that brand that you love so much was amazing.
Yeah. Best person you've met on your journey?
I feel like I've met so many amazing women, but Layla Kashanapur, who Layvan Cash is her Instagram name, I met her because she had her own jewellery brand, and we met through that, and she has become literally like one of my closest friends. So.
Aww. Have you collaborated?
No, we haven't.
Well, maybe you should.
I know, maybe we should, yeah.
Those earrings amazing. They're not her?
No, they're not.
No, but they're gorgeous. What's on your list to achieve this year?
I started off January thinking that I want to slow down, and that's like the opposite of what I want. So I have a very exciting collaboration which is happening. Can't really say more about it, but I don't know. I'm really excited for 2023. I have a good feeling about this year.
Okay, and some fun nights out.
And some fun nights.
Yeah,
Lots of fun nights.
Birthday on the horizon.
Yes, exactly.
What's your absolute career dream?
I think ultimately to have my own brand, but I want to do it when it feels right. I have 4 young children and I don't want to rush into it.
Totally respect that. Clothing, shoes?
Clothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be front of the line for that. Style, number 1 style rule?
This sounds kind of counterintuitive, but I feel like you shouldn't have too many rules. I dress very much depending on my mood. You know, I might wear something really over the top. I have a very amazing birthday dress lined up, which I can't wait to wear. And then some days I'll wear jeans and a t-shirt. I don't know, it just depends how I feel at the time.
Can you tell us more about the birthday dress?
It's green with feathers.
Oh! Oh, that's fabulous.
I do have a few options, but I feel like
that's the winner.
one. Yeah.
Oh, we shall be poised. Are we going to get a reveal on Friday?
I hope so,
Okay.
yeah.
What do you wear when you've got nothing to wear?
Black. I feel like all black is always an easy option.
With a
statement earring.
Cool.
And my sunglasses, which I never leave the house without.
Yeah, where are your really big ones from?
Celine.
Okay. You knew exactly what I was talking about. What's your favourite thing in your wardrobe right now?
I am loving strapless tops. I have this totem one in black and I've just ordered it in grey and this really gorgeous olive green. And I just feel like it's a really easy thing to wear. I don't know, especially like if you're going out for a date night or dinner. I don't know, I feel like they're so elegant.
Sexy.
Yeah.
Do you add a bit of, not makeup, but ever sort of shimmer to your décolletage when you've got a strapless?
I don't, but I quite like the
I
idea
do.
of that. I love that.
I feel like I just got a second tip too, because you said you bought the top in 3 colours,
Yes.
and earlier you said you've got those boots in a couple
few
of colours.
Yeah.
So if you find something that works, stick to it.
Exactly.
But, okay.
Yeah. And you know, these brands will often redo the same, like they know what works, so they will often redo the same boot. And I mean, I have them in like a Swarovski crystal version, and they're amazing.
She's low-key.
And they're so crazy. I wore them in Paris. I went with my mother for a weekend, and they were fun.
I just love how unapologetically glamorous you are.
Look, I have days when I honestly look like I've been like dragged through a bush backwards, and like I don't think I look glamorous ever on the nursery or school run, but I love making an effort and getting dressed up. It makes me feel good.
I love that, and it is a thing. It really can turn your mood around and your
Totally.
confidence. What one thing are you excited to wear for spring?
Sandals or open-toe shoes, I just feel like you get to a point where you want to get the boots off and get your feet out.
Yeah.
That sounds really strange. But yeah, sandals.
What colour pedi are you going to go for this spring?
I always go for either white or red.
Okay.
I'm like very...
Like
stick
pillar
to
box
the same-
red?
Exactly,
Okay.
yeah.
What's been your best high street purchase recently?
A pair of COS jeans.
Oh, yes.
Which are so lovely. They're kind of very straight, but they look great with either heels or flats.
I love COS. Okay, beauty. The makeup product you never want to be discontinued.
Pat McGrath lip gloss called Alien Angelic, and it's kind of, it sounds really strange, it's like almost see-through but with a bit of a shimmer.
Oh, perfect.
And yeah, they actually stopped making it for a while and I almost had like a heart attack, and then they
Did you
again.
DM her and you were like, Pat,
I know, I should have done. Then they just,
They turned it
back.
round. They
Yeah.
always discontinue
I
the
know,
best
the
products.
best. I
I could
know.
name about 3.
Yeah.
And
Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner as well.
that's still going though.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's still going.
Phew. But you can go on eBay and find them sometimes.
You could,
I
yeah.
did that with perfume recently.
Which one?
Michael Kors, which is such a random one, but it's happy memories, and I've worn it every winter for about 10 years.
Which
and I
is
just
literally what you want from a
still,
perfume. I mean,
yes,
yeah.
exactly. It takes me back. Anyway, this is about you. Your 3 everyday go-to products.
Agostino Spada, the Rich Cream, the Chanel moisturiser that comes in a black bottle. I actually don't know the name, but it's incredible. And at the moment, a Sisley lip balm, which is very hydrating for your
I
lips.
know that lip balm and I love it.
Yeah.
Describe your exercise routine.
Boxing 3 or 4 times a week, and then I try to do Pilates once a week. I do both co-box and then I have a personal trainer, and honestly, it makes me feel so good. I did it yesterday morning, the sun was shining, we did it outside, and I just walked away like buzzing and feeling so happy.
That is honestly the best reason to exercise,
Yeah.
I think. Top tip for feeling your best self? Maybe it's
I think taking time for yourself. And I think that's really hard to do, and it's taken me a long time to, especially since having kids, with being okay with that. but now I do, and I think whether it's like I do a Sunday evening massage at home when the kids have gone to bed, and doing boxing, and just having those little moments to kind of reset, I think is really important.
I was going to ask the specifics because I've got 2 children and I find it hard to find that time. But with 4, I can't even, there's never a moment where one isn't calling your name.
Yeah.
So you just book something in, get the cover and go. You're also kind of leaving the house sometimes, or unless they're asleep.
Totally, yeah. I mean, I do the massages at 7:30, but they do quite often come creeping down and still.
On to culture. If you could live anywhere else, where would it be?
I think I was saying this to you earlier. We thought about moving during COVID to different places abroad and to the countryside. I love London. I just want to be in London, so I wouldn't move anywhere else. And I've really kind of took me a while to realise that, but yeah, London.
What's the best book you've read lately?
The Road Less Travelled. It's really beautiful, and I think everyone should read it.
Box set that you've streamed recently and loved?
I feel like everyone's watched this, but White Lotus season 2, I watched it, I think, in 2 days. It was so good. So good.
Everyone is saying that Pamela Anderson should be cast as Jennifer Coolidge's younger sister who's grieving.
I love that.
Season 3. What do you reckon? Such a good idea. Have you seen her documentary?
I watched that as well.
So good.
It was very moving.
Made me cry, actually.
And Fleabag. Have you seen Fleabag?
Yes.
Oh my God, I had never heard about this before. It's so funny.
I might rewatch that, actually. It's been a while.
I'm only on episode 4 of season 1.
Oh, I'm jealous.
I love that.
It gets even better.
She's amazing.
Yes. Favourite breakfast, lunch and supper?
Breakfast, eggs. I always feel like eggs would be my desert island dish. Scrambled, boiled. Anyway,
okay.
I love eggs. Lunch, I always have something very light, and anything Japanese for lunch or dinner, actually.
Okay. Yeah. Sushi fan.
Yeah.
Life. What's your guilty pleasure?
Driving in my car, listening to music very loudly. I feel like
Gosh,
I love...
you rebel.
I know, such a rebel. I love... and also a vodka martini.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Not at the same time.
Not at the same time.
Best piece of parenting advice?
Trust your gut. 100%. I think that with life, anyway, it's to trust your gut.
How do you feel at this age?
Do you know what? I had a wobble a couple of months ago. I'm turning 39 on Friday. I have this very vivid memory of my mother crying when she turned 40 on her 40th birthday. And I feel like it is a milestone. Obviously, I'm turning 40 in a year, but I feel really good. Something switched, and I just feel like I'm in a moment where I just really enjoy life and feel very content.
Love it. Biggest life lesson you've learned so far?
Like, life is not easy, and I don't think it's supposed to be easy, and you have ups and you have downs, and it's just, I guess, trying to, accept that when you have the difficult moments, to just work through that and know that hopefully you'll come out the other side.
Tell us one thing we don't know about you.
I can't whistle. I literally can't whistle.
Can you try? That's brilliant.
Whistle.
On that note, what's coming up next for you?
I have a few exciting collaborations, and I don't know.
Any trips?
I'm going skiing for half term. We are going to the Maldives later in the year. We love travelling, so lots of trips.
Awesome. Thank you so much. What a pleasure.
Thank you
so
much.
Lovely having you on.
Thank you.
Last week we had a very busy day in the office. Take a look at what the team got up to, from a contributor photo shoot to the Gold Show.
What's in store for today?
We've got the Gold Show, so Joe Good's in the building.
My producer, there he is.
And then we've got a shoot for Our Faces. So all of the contributors that we use regularly are coming in, and we're sort of creating a photo shoot. It's a big day.
I love them.
That's very cool.
Really, follow me around all my life.
How many times have I said that to you?
Once or twice.
You're happy?
Really happy.
Good.
Really
Good.
Amazing. You know how happy I am.
How you doing?
Good morning, how's it going?
I can't complain. Having a good old time.
What's the plan for today?
A lot of photos. We've got a whole schedule of people coming in. A lot of photos quickly. and hopefully everybody likes them.
Like I'd like someone to do a little bit more of a casual, depending on what they wear, but a bit more like...
Master model at work, there it is.
All right, I'm ready. So we're shooting all of the SL, we call them faces, so they're contributors that write for us or on the show frequently. And then we're also doing some group shots, which will be nice. I did all the mood and concept and stuff, and then I kind of oversee throughout the day, making sure the poses are different. Yeah, but I'm going to be in this room all day.
All day till 6 p.m.
All day.
I'm on the naughty chair because I'm doing my homework here, but I'm absolutely loving this. My fear was there would be nothing. I honestly thought no one's going to ask me anything and I'm going to have to pretend to be typing away. Nothing. What I love is people are following me on here who have never met me before, but my YouTube followers are also on. So it's like we're coming together from two different... Caddy, don't worry. This is someone who's here for my gold show. My darling. Oh, Sarah, this is Caddy. This is Sarah, our producer.
Hi, that's very good. Caddy is a guest on the gold show today, which we're super excited about. She's on the panel with Joe Good and Debbie Arnold. We were just talking about how incredible Caddy is because she's got 7 children. Shut the front door. But where's Shaku? Where is he in the mix? Is he middle?
Third down.
Third board. And he played the cello solo.
Yes.
At Harry and Meghan's wedding.
Wow.
How amazing.
I had no idea. And I'm sitting with my mum and all the family, and we've got tea and biggie because I love royal weddings. And he came on, and I was like, oh my God, because I'd interviewed him about a year before.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, how many people watched that? 150 million, was it?
2 billion.
2 billion.
Just a slight increase.
2 billion.
Oh my God. He's 23 and he's got an MBE.
How cool is that?
For services to music.
That's amazing.
I mean...
And so did they start with a recorder? Because that's how
that's how I started.
With a
I didn't get very far.
Merrily we roll.
I wasn't asked to be Harry and Meghan's wedding on the recorder.
Hello!
Charlotte's rubbing up on you in your pyjamas.
Yes.
Oh, for the gold show. She's got 7 children.
7. I feel like a real granny. I've really got into classical music. I made this playlist with Einaudi, Hans Zimmer, there's a bit of Chopin on there. We had a really stressful household and now it's really calm.
Hi. I'm good. Nice to see you.
And these
That
ones.
one's nice.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah, I feel like it's better when I'm
like
leaning forward.
Yeah.
So we've got the gold show, which we run once a quarter, where we've got the lovely Joe. We've got loads of exciting things on. We've got John talking about Alzheimer's. The lady's going to talk all things from motherhood, what they're loving in culture at the moment. I think it's going to be a good one. Sir John.
Yeah, but
Should we should call you Sir John.
Well, no, you know.
Yeah, John is the powerhouse in the field of dementia. We're very lucky to have him. He's the chair of molecular biology of neurological disease at UCL, Institute of Neurology.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Exceptional contributions to science. He was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society in 2009 and awarded a knighthood in 2022 in recognition of contributions to human health and dementia research. So we're a cause very close to everyone's heart, so we're very honoured to have you here. Happy?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Cool. Good luck, guys. I'm going to head back up to the photo shoot. Good luck.
Oh, it's my favourite song ever. Oh, this is Miley Cyrus singing it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought
That's
you knew that. I
awful.
thought
No,
you knew
I
that
did
when you
not.
said.
This is my new living room. This is where I live now.
Zara.
Yeah. Zara. Get touched this morning. This is from Emma's house. This is from the entrance area. This is from Emma's house. This is from Emma's house.
I don't know who that is. Is that someone I should
They
know?
said it earlier. We thought it was Kate Moss, but it's not.
Okay.
It's I think it's Bridget Bardot. That was it. It's also one of Emma's.
You've done your solo shoot.
I have.
How did it go?
It was really, really good. The pictures look really, really amazing, which is always quite difficult because I'm always used to being on the other side of the camera. So it's actually quite nice to be on the other side of it now. We're going to have our group shots now, so that's going to be really, really fun.
Cool.
And it's nice to see everyone all together because usually the contributors aren't together. You kind of see each other on the show or like bump into each other, but we're all here together, so it's really, really fun.
And can you talk us through what you're wearing today?
Yes. So I got these trousers from Marks and Spencer's. This is a Zara blouse. And then my shoes are Gucci, which are amazing. And apparently Hodge has the same ones. I need to go and find her. We need to do like a twin cam.
We'll get there later. I'll find you later. How was the interview?
Oh gosh, you know, I was so grateful to him because I'm not the most cerebral person and he is a massive academic. He makes it accessible, so everything he said, he put it down to my level, in other words. I like that sort of mad scientist look that he had. I sort of trusted.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Jo Good and this is the SheerLuxe Show dedicated to our gold viewers.
Hi, gorgeous ladies. We have, oh my god, there's a lot of you. Hi, Makeover and Olivia Wade. Everybody's here. You look like some fairies angels.
This is me and Em, three-piece suit, and it is incredible.
And the shoes?
They're actually an ASOS. Cheap and cheerful, but very confident.
Same make. Phoebe Grace. It's
Oh.
called Phoebe Grace, yeah.
They're good.
It's a little woman making it all. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How little is she?
How dare I call anyone little?
You've got change. You're out of the outfit, but what were you wearing? What were you wearing?
I was wearing a Palmer Harding, beautiful blue.
Sorry, I'm just going to go in a minute.
Linen suit, really good. Perfect summer, spring attire.
And the shoes were...
Prada baby.
Prada baby, they just...
These aren't Prada baby. Never Prada baby.
What we're wearing today, oh my god, I can't even remember, let me show you. This is from ASOS. I ordered 8. This is the 8th one. I ordered all different colours, all different tones, different sizes, different shapes. Worth it, because you never know. And
Team lunch.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Right, what's it? It's little Willow.
He's love the scare.
We spoke about this earlier.
Adriana's got incredible taste in shoes, so I'm pumped.
I think we have an exclusive here about my BBC job.
I need to get her back in the afternoon. It's absolutely criminal.
I'm a morning person. 10 o'clock at night. I need my bed. I need my sleep.
Maybe you lull them off to sleep.
Oh, Georgie, that's a backhanded compliment.
Maybe you're like keeping people company.
I'm going to tell you I'm launching my own suit label. No. In October, yeah.
That's cool.
So one long line single-breasted blazer.
Okay.
High-waisted, wide leg, but not too wide, like straight trouser. And the idea is that it's 3 different fabrics, 2 collections a year, spring, summer, autumn, winter. I need that shape to fit
a lot of people.
and for you to want to wear it to the office, to a party, to a wedding.
Is that quite? Is that?
Yeah, sorry, is that okay?
Yeah.
Big reveal. There we go. I knew he was there.
Yeah.
I'm never great at the smile. I'm better at the look away, I must say, but it's fine.
This is quite old. This is a Nanushka
We'll do the group. We'll do
jumper dress. My J.W. Anderson shoes that I absolutely live in. And these are just Zara. They're actually really heavy. I think my lobes are going to be by my knees by the end of it.
Yeah, an album cover.
Oh, yes.
Sorry.
The neutrals.
So I'm wearing a coloured set from Fourth and Reckless, paired with some gold details.
Lovely.
And the coat is ASOS, before I forget. Cute little chocolate coat.
I'm wearing cowboy boots
Yeah,
made in
we haven't
Mexico.
Waited all day and no one's asked.
Arquette jeans.
I was getting to you, Nathan. I was coming to you.
I am wearing a pyjama set from Messino and Christmas party heels from Zara. This is Aurum and Grey. This is their Charm Fetty new launch, and then this is Midsummer.
It's like a little brown down.
Oh my god, you're falling.
Falling.
I mean, you can't be better than. 2, 1, go.
Stop moving, just stare at the camera. Please joking. You're seriously doing it anyway. This camera, I'm not doing it.
Are you moving your head?
Are we smiling? Smizing. We can have a picture for our WhatsApp group. Oh, yay!
Amazing!
Yay! Thank you so much, everyone.
It's a wrap. And we're an hour early. Very successful.
Girls, is that the end of the day?
Yeah.
A feel like you've all stayed in this room throughout the whole day.
I'm really looking forward to
apart
some
from
air.
me.
And it's dark outside now.
It's true, yeah. I look forward to seeing the light tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Tomorrow morning.
But successful shoot, successful show.
Yay!
Well
Busy
done
day.
Thanks, Henry.
Very good.
That looked like a lot of fun. I think we should have our own shoot because this right here is quite a cool panel, isn't it?
I think so.
I love it. No offence to my other panels. Just quickly, where's your jacket from?
Veronica Beard.
I love
oh
it.
God, I had to think about that
I
one,
love
didn't
it.
I?
Sophie, where's your top from? I just want to know these.
Zara.
quickly. Amazing. And your boots?
Paris, Texas.
Thanks very much.
Love them.
Cezanne. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much, Susan, Sophie and Laura, for joining me. And of course to Zara, Bex, Heather, Joe and the SL team. On next week's show, there's Style Watch with India Somi and Lisa Pintaud, a skincare special, plus an interview on sexual well-being. Well, it is Valentine's Day after all. Plus lots more. In the meantime, we would love it if you could comment below, give us a thumbs up and do subscribe if you haven't yet. Have a wonderful day.